everybody! Welcome
Hello.
back to CattaBlah. Continuing on with Super Mario Bros. 3.
I hate this world the most out of all of them.
I know, this was the one when we were talking about playing this game. Dustin was saying he hates the one with like the castle that you have to take up to get into the clouds. And then I think once you're up in the clouds, that's when it's like ice.
Yep.
And the ice
And there's those
sucks too.
fire fucks jumping
Oh,
flying around.
yeah, those guys are annoying. I agree with you on that one.
Huh.
Whoop. Nice.
Woo!
It's like they just got like a turkey sound and then just raised the pitch and made it faster. Alright, I forgot I had a Tanuki suit. Nice.
I like the way he just like sits there and flexes.
You bitches like that?
Poor Mario.
What?
He's like definition of friend zone.
Oh, by Peach?
Yeah.
It's like, maybe I could just get a little kiss. It's like, ew, no. Just because you saved my life, I don't owe you anything.
Bitch, do you know how many times I saved you? I mean, that doesn't entitle me to anything. Women, I don't condone that kind of shit.
Good save, Dustin.
Good save.
Whee! Do I want to go down here? I don't know. I'm just going to go right to the end. Who gives a fart?
There is a lot of those guys out there, though, that just think that...
Wow, that was it? I just, like, skipped the whole level.
Oh, wow.
What? That should have been a star!
Yeah,
Okay, whatever. Yeah, of course. Like, I did this nice thing for you. You owe me a little,
I hate
that. You know?
Yeah, right? Oh, I held that door open for you. Lift up your skirt. Like, just...
I have to admit, I love watching those videos. Like, I think Sorrow TV does a lot of those, where it's like nice guys, and then so he goes to like Reddit comments and other Tumblr and that kind of shit, and then, you know, just reads out their comments.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I can't get enough of them because they're so ridiculous, and you can't believe that people actually are like that, but they are. Ugh, I love it.
Nice girls are just as funny.
Oh yeah, though, like the nice girls too. It's kind of funny watching from that side too, because it's just not. I feel like maybe not as common.
I don't know about that.
Oh no, I mean like I guess cliche. What's the word I'm looking for? Like it's not a. You don't hear about it as much.
Yeah.
It's mostly you hear about like the nice guys, the white knights, that kind of stuff. Oh, Dustin.
What?
Yeah, well. You can get into him, but he has to get on the block and you have to...
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I don't think you're... Yeah, he's stuck in the loop. Just go. You're gonna lose your power-up.
Woo! Oh.
No, well, you lost it anyways. Do.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Oh yeah, anyway, yeah, the nice guys. Feeling entitled. I don't know where that comes from. It's like you and it's always funny because they're like, I was actually nice to you. Or the ones that are being like, you know, oh, I'm not like those other guys, you know, and you know, those other guys that act nice and only expect sex back or whatever. And then inevitably they always go, so, do you want to go on a date sometime? And they're like, oh, no, I don't see you like that. And he's like, what the fuck? I was nice to you. Like, oh my god, man.
Yeah.
Just, becoming the cliche.
I am, I don't know what it is, but I think, like, Canada is a little bit more conservative when it comes to people sleeping around. You don't notice as much up here as you do down in, like, the States or, other areas that I've heard. But it does happen where, like, coming from the other side of it, where I'd be talking to a girl either online or I met at the bar and they're trying to take me home or whatnot. I'm like, sorry, I don't really sleep with people that I don't know. I prefer to date them for quite a while. Like, my fiance, we were dating for several months before I was like, okay, I'm ready. But the amount of times that girls were like, well, you're just a faggot. Like, I don't condone that use of word, but that was what they would tell me. So, I don't know. I just think it's funny when women are like, oh, men are pigs and they don't.
But if you don't sleep with me, you're gay.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not everybody. Just the same way it's not
every guy. Yeah, of course.
but I just thought that was...
The double standard is pretty funny.
Yeah, I find it hilarious.
But, I mean, I guess, yeah. Double standards are there for reasons, because they happen. As much as everybody's like, oh, no, this is specific to this men, and only this happens to women, and blah, 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 blah.
Why did I do that?
I don't know. No, double standard... Oh, dear.
Oh, boy. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless us, everyone. Oh, man. It is funny. I agree with you.
I just think people are fighting for social rights are funny in general.
Well, most of them, the thing that's funny about it is I feel like they're selective in what they want. They're like, I want the best of both worlds. I don't want it, it's like, you can't have this without this, but they do. That's what they want.
How about that dude that roundhouse kicked that woman at the rally?
I wonder if I can find that clip. I might edit that clip into this part.
Think you should keep it?
It's a baby. Yeah. If someone was raped and she gave birth and she decided to kill her 3-year-old child.
I meant to get your phone.
Someone call the cops.
Meant to get your phone.
Do not touch me. Someone call the cops.
I love that.
The part where he turns and sticks his tongue out and side.
Yeah, this dude just like winds up,
fuck
and then just like roundhouse kicks this chick. Do you remember why?
It was they were pro-choice, and the woman that was videotaping was pro-life. And he said, well, what about if a woman is raped? And I can't remember what she said. Something about life. I can't remember. If we find the clip and it's in there, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, as soon as she said that, you could see it in his fucking eyes. It just changed. He went from trying to convince somebody in his rights to, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this lady.
Oh god, that was good though. Like, it looked like he was just really focusing on that. Oh shit, okay, I know. Shit. Yep. Nice. That was a nice roundhouse kick though.
Yeah. Then afterwards screaming, I was just trying to hit your phone. Dude, you roundhouse kicked her. Like, come on.
Oh, fuck. That was good. It's like, that was his first thought to do. It just, like, sit there and wind up a roundhouse kick and then just boot the fuck out of her. No, my Tanuk!
Tanuk.
Shit.
Tanuk, Tanuk.
Tanuk, Tanuk. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Hey.
But yeah, going back to your point where you said, like, when these people are fighting for social rights, they don't see both sides, or they don't see that they're also providing to the violence or whatever. You see people on both sides like, oh, the other side is violent and crazy and whatnot. But then they'll do riots. Doesn't matter if you're left-leaning or right. I see it from both sides.
Well, as soon as the two groups meet, then it's just like no holds bar match. They're just fucking going for the throat.
Like, and there's also a difference between people who just need that wife, if I can get it. But people who just stand outside and picket, and they have their little slogan like, "Hey, oh, we will not go," or whatever people are saying these days. But they, damn, I always get that second one. Oh, I missed it. Damn it! Every time.
Are you still going?
Oh, I don't want to go there.
You gonna finish that thought?
Dude,
you gotta go. You gotta go while you're damage boosted. You're dead.
I'm trying to find what my train of thought was. What was I talking about?
You're gonna have to hit him in the head. That's your only chance.
Is he not gonna jump up there?
Because he is just in that spot now.
Nope. Shit. What was I talking about?
People that go, hey ho, we will not go.
Oh, there's a difference between that and then screaming at the people that are walking by like, you're going to hell, or you should be in jail for worshipping Jesus. Like, you see that kind of shit all the time. It's like, just be civil about it.
No such thing.
No, people can't be civil. Everybody's a turd nugget.
Yeah, everybody is a turd nugget.
Dude, you know what? I'm a little bit of a turd nugget. I think one step to not being a turd nugget is, identifying that you can be.
Yeah, it's acceptance
Yeah.
of your turd nugget.
My name is Dustin,
I'm
and
a
I'm a
turd
turd nugget.
We need to have turd nugget support groups.
Yeah, 12-step program.
Oh, Dustin.
Gonna make
Oh, you are a turd nugget.
Gonna make your turd amends.
Oh my God, Dustin.
That's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna beat this.
Okay. I don't believe you, but okay.
Oh, I know this castle too.
If
I
you
hate this one.
If you get past this part, you're gonna die upstairs.
Oh yeah.
You're probably gonna get hit by those block dudes that jump. The fake block dudes.
Oh yeah. Okay, there's one. Is it here?
Oh!
Let me in.
Oh wait, no, there's still one turtle I can. Oh shit! I thought you were in the clouds now. What?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Nah, but that's the whole thing of it, right? Like, you don't have to be a douchebag Where's the little fire guys? You don't have to be a douchebag to get your point across.
But I feel like a lot of times those come hand in hand.
Oh yeah.
Because people are like so just.
They're passionate, but to a fault.
Well, they're passionate to the point of being like stubborn and foolhardy.
Yeah.
Where they don't want to hear anything else or anybody else's side. They're just like, you like my idea or my way or get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And you're wrong.
And nobody needs that.
No.
Well,
it just gives everybody who's trying to stand for something, gives them a bad reputation. Because as soon as, you see somebody picketing or doing something, you just assume that they're one of those people, right?
Yeah. There's one thing that I've always said to people, and when I'm talking to them about politics or social rights, is you can't really have one side without the other, because, one side is this certain type of thinking, which is great for either business or whatever have you. I'm fucked. And this other side has pushed other things through. Like in Canada, without the Liberals, we wouldn't have healthcare, we wouldn't have the CPP, we wouldn't have EI, all this stuff, all that social assistance programs. But without the Conservatives, a country does need capitalism a little bit to survive, and we wouldn't have that without them. So, I don't know. I think political identity should be fluid. Like gender. You get it?
Good one, Dustin.
Yeah, not gonna get into that one.
Good one. I don't know. Most of what's wrong in this world just comes down from people being too stubborn and pig-headed.
People are what is wrong with this world.
Well, yeah, of course.
Like, it's not, I see this on the news all the time, or I read an article, like, why? Like, why?
Yeah. And then, and then the media starts the fear-mongering, and then the uneducated, stupid people, they fall into it, and then they make things so much worse.
Yeah.
So it's like there's not one facet of society that isn't contributing to the breakdown of society.
Yeah. I thought it was super funny what I've seen recently is the recent news stories that Justin Trudeau has made a change in voting where you don't have to present any sort of ID or a citizenship identity card, which is bullshit. But I see everybody on my Facebook. Indeed. Quoting it as the truth, and it's caused fear-mongering, like, among the racist and more uneducated groups of my family, mostly. Saying, how dare we let these immigrants that just came to our country vote on who's going to be our prime minister. You are letting people fucking fear-monger you, and as far as I'm concerned, that makes you an unintelligent person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just drives me nuts.
Well, I feel like it's a lot of, and I'm not saying it's like 100% this way, but I feel like it's a lot of older people.
Yeah, it is.
Because they don't understand that you can't believe everything you see on TV and on the internet, but then they see one article and then they're like, oh, look at this. It's the truth. This is what's going on out there.
But that's the way it kind of was back then, right? Like you only had your television news station
There you go.
to give you your information, where now all the younger people have the world's information at their fingertips.
Well, then anybody can put anything out there, and unless you do some research, you can't distinguish between what's like real and what's not. And I feel like the older people, they don't have that research step where they just see one thing and they're like, there it is, that's the truth, I told you.
Never, ever, ever make your opinion off of one single piece of evidence or one single piece of information or something that you've seen.
Yeah.
It's ignorant.
And that's how the misinformation keeps getting spread, is people do that, and then they keep spreading that article around, and then other people see it, and then they spread it, and then it's just that whole thing with like fake news and that kind of shit. It's
fucking funny and just stupid.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well, we're going to end the episode here, so I'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.